International Women's Day, and we're celebrating women. The hashtag for this year's International Women's Day is Embrace Equity. She-Ild Initiative is going to be discussing about equity as it concerns women. Yes, every woman has a story to tell as it concerns equity, the impact of culture on them, and then being treated like second-class citizens in the society. Hey, wait, before you judge women, maybe we need to walk a mile in the shoes of some of these women as we share in their She-Ild story. Listen.
My She-Ild story is one marked with a lot of emotions, bitter and sweet, all wrapped up in one phrase: I wish you were a boy. In one angle, it validates the value, the capacity. It validates my person that I possess. On the other hand, my gender maxes all my qualities. I'm being relegated to the background just because I am a woman. Hush, don't speak. You're too opinionated. You're too ambitious. You're too driven. You're going to scare the men away. A woman's place is in the kitchen. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. And I ask myself, why must I be behind? Why can't I be in front? All the sticks and stones have been hurled at women. But some dare to rise. Yes, out of the phoenix to rise. They pick up the sticks and the stones and make them stepping stones with which they rise and embrace greatness. We have been told a lot of things in society, the culture, the religion, the stereotypes, the norms, the gender roles, and this has limited our aspirations in life. But truth be told, women are rising. Women are rising. That's my She-Ild story.
Hi, my name is Ndidi Anike Valukoma. I am the first child of my parents and their first daughter. And being an Igbo woman in Nigeria and in Africa, there are things I expected of you. Everything was going on well. I was your A-class student all the way to school. I was that child that everybody always looked up to. I was that child that every parent used as an example for their children. And I was a model for other people, other people's children. And it went on that way until 2006, when I fell pregnant out of wedlock. And now you need to understand that at that time, I was born again. I was a worship leader in my church. I was assistant youth and singles coordinator. And then I was Bible study coordinator. And I fell pregnant. And in that moment, when the information came to me, my entire world crumbled. Like I practically saw my world crumble, because for me, that was the end. There was nowhere to go. There was nobody to talk to. There was no way I was ever going to get out of this. And I can't explain what happened afterwards, but something in me just kind of died. And then I became a shadow of myself. I lost my house and I fell from grace to grass. I hit rock bottom and everything changed. I had my child, I had my son. And the father of my son, by the way, we were planning to get married, and let me just say that I was dumped at the altar. I like to describe it like he fell in love with someone else. I don't know, but I think he was seeing someone else while he was seeing me. He dumped me at the altar. And I started all over again. When I mean all over, from scratch, with my baby. Thankfully, my parents, whom I owe my life, an entire existence to, my family, stood by me. And gradually, I began to grow. I was a single parent for 14 years. And then I got married and I thought everything was okay. And then 2 years later, I left an emotionally abusive relationship and I was divorced 2 years later. It looked like am I jinxed or something? But through it all, God taught me to understand the process, and that broken crayons still color. Oh, today I am remarried. I think God lost an angel who came down to earth, because that's the person I married. Today my husband has proved to me that you can have it all. You can have it all. In that man I find a teacher, a guardian, a father, a priest, a provider. He is everything. A man who is not daunted by my success, who is rather inspired by my success. All my husband wants to see is that I rise to the top. He believes that I am his world, and that everything that makes me happy is what makes him happy. I have had to fight all those demons. I've had to fight and push my way through and make no pity party about it. I had to pick up my painful pieces. Those were painful moments. It was a trying time being a single mom in a society such as ours, where single mothers are seen as wayward and all sorts of things. And I had to carry my shame, like they called it, and I bore my shame with so much dignity. And today, who is being applauded? It's me. And I am the perfect example, the perfect story, the perfect testimony that indeed my name is Grace, and that broken crayons do color.
My She-Ild story. My story would be about the label placed on women, especially in our villages, that they are just women, and because they are the female gender, they are not able to bring about solutions to problems that are plaguing the society. The woman is relegated to the background. The woman is seen and is not supposed to be heard. The woman is just there to bring forth children. And so when these problems arise, which I know that I can help with, I'm unable to help because I am supposed to be seen and not heard. And of course, the problems keep snowballing and snowballing and snowballing, because you might have people that are not competent enough to handle these problems. And that's so sad. That's my She-Ild story.
My She-Ild story. Have you ever wondered why bad driving is associated with women? That's my She-Ild story. I was driving very fast on a lane in Owerri City, and someone was trying to overrun me. And immediately he got to where I was parked, to waiting for the traffic light to show green. He said, she's a woman. She's a woman. Can you beat that? She's a woman. And I was very angry. I drove past, and it became a competition, like a driving race, and I won. After a while, we got to another traffic. He said, who is that woman? Who is your husband, madam? Who taught you how to drive? All within 10 minutes. All this drama within 10 minutes. And most of the times, you see every bad driving, you stop, they will say, it must be a woman. And unfortunately for them, 90% are men. That's my She-Ild story. It doesn't have to be that way. We need to begin to look at fairness. It's all about capacity. It's not all about the manhood and the womanhood. Driving is a skill. A man can drive well, a woman can drive well. My She-Ild story.
So many stories yet untold. So many stories that we've not heard of the ordeals of women, the challenges that they go through. This is a call to individuals, the government, private sector, to civil society organizations, to non-profit organizations, to do all to strengthen their commitment to ensuring that everyone has a level playground, that everyone is given the fairness and justice that they deserve across board. That way, we can be sure that we are fully embracing equity. Thank you very much.